Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to the train. Please like, subscribe, and share again. Well, this one's going to be a little different. I have been asked, Solius, shout out, to do a talking video. So we're going to do a talking video, I guess. Food Train Mike is always about trying different things, and we're going to see how it works. But today we are having simplicity. We got some turkey sandwiches with just some mustard, spicy mustard actually. No mayo, no nothing else. Little snatch up on the side there, and a little sneeze on the rise there with some chips. I'm just gonna roll with it, right, gang? Feeling insane in the membrane. All right, let's bang out a few chips. You know what I'm saying? This way, we're gonna roll out now. Oh yeah. So I've been asked a few times to talk and eat. So let me know how you like it, everybody out there. We're going to review 2 homemade turkey and cheese boar's head turkey and cheese sandwiches. Made by Chef Miguel Santos, aka Food Train Mike. Man by the name of Victorio De Caro gave me that name. 24 years ago. 23, 22 years ago, maybe. Always appreciate you guys. Always appreciate the love. Always appreciate everything. I know some come and go. A lot have left. And it is what it is. So the newcomers, we appreciate. The ones that have stayed, thank you. It kind of is what it is, man. Can't get everything right. Little bile salt. I'm not even that hungry, to be honest with you. I didn't really want to eat, but we're doing it. I do hope everybody's well out there. Happy Wednesday. Appreciate the love. Support. Day was pretty good. A little work. Checking fruit, going through fruit for like an hour and a half. Annoying. It was alright. I mean, I dealt with it. I try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. And it all worked. Sometimes I got to deal with one guy, and I gotta pretty much just deal with him, make light of it, and make it more of a fun comedy show in my mind. And the way I reiterate with him, we'll talk with him and reiterate. That makes sense. So yeah, as in, he's gonna want me to check the fruit and the veggies. So instead of him asking me, which I hate, I'll be like, all right, I'm gonna go hit the fruit and veggies, and then I'll be like, Michael, well, you know, I'll be like, no, I got you, man. We'll get it going. And then I start banging it out, you know. So if I make it like I had started, and then start joking, and then start like, it's a weird way I interact with him, but I have to do it the way I do it, because if not, I'll end up snapping. Not snapping, but I mean, nah, I wouldn't even get angry, because he's all right. He was even making jokes today. Like, he was all right. Like, he's been very polite about it. But I think it's because he knows that I get the fruit and the vegetables checked and done quicker than anybody there volunteering that are able to do it. I go through it fast enough where I got it all done, where he said thank you to me. So I think he knows he doesn't really give compliments. He's not that type of guy. He's not that type of guy to overtell you something. But he might realize I'm pretty fast. I could be faster, but I don't get paid enough, and there's no opportunity to move up there. So that messes with my wanting to do more. Because why in the hell do I want to work faster? To what, impress some old guy? It's not like there's some hot chick in there or something that I'm impressing. I'm going to impress some old guy, work faster, sweat more, to get paid the same. No opportunity. Hell no. Hell no. I'm going to do as I do. I'm going to quick enough. Where it's enough to get it done, but not be like, oh man, he's crazy quick. Nah, man, come on. Man, that's just water. Not even hydro water, just water. I was like, nah, man. I didn't even like that. You know? It is what it is. Sorry. We eat like a savage today. But like, I'm on the dock. Like, one of the guys, he's cool. We get along. He meant well. Well, we got a vet that came in, and all the vets get extras. They get tons. And this guy gets less than any of the vets that come in. Unless I can hook him up, which I really can't because he comes in on a Wednesday. And I just don't have time. And I got to bypass the volunteers as a pain in the ass. So I gave him 2 of these muscle milks boxes. And I think there's like 10 or 12 in a box. 6. I don't know, 10 or 12 in a box. I have 2 boxes. When a volunteer recommended, I bag it, fine. You know, but, you know, I don't know. It's just sometimes they seem like I shouldn't be giving it, you know. But the other vets get it, but he doesn't. I mean, what's up with that? Hell no. So, I mean, I was on the dock, and I handed it to him in a bag, and I was like, there was the guy that's in charge of the substance abuse, the DART program. We had his kids in school before it was there in a tent, under a tent, I guess, talking to people as they got the numbers to come in the pantry. And the guy who's in charge of the DART program there was with him. And I was on the dock, like yelling, like not yelling, but talking to him how like I'm basically forgot the term that I'll use, but basically I'm allowed to do what I do, so just basically leave me the hell alone. I got so many volunteers telling me one thing, the next thing, like it just gets too much, and I'm like, this is why I want to go home and punch holes in the wall. Probably shouldn't have said it like that, but I was just like, but then I was like, nah, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just like, it just gets frustrating because you get told what to do by so many different people. And it's like you got the manager and the CEO telling me that what I do is fine. And then I get these volunteers telling me that, and I'm doing what I'm doing is fine because I'm lessening even the amount that I told them when they told me what I was doing was fine. So I'm giving them less than what I normally would by freaking 90%, by 100% at that point. Excuse me. And I'm getting yelled at these volunteers. I'm like, man, shut up. And I told them, I do it because the other volunteers get it. I was like, oh, I'll put it in a bag so nobody said. I said, yeah, no, I get it because somebody last week saw it. But who the hell cares? I don't care. You know what? When you do some pretty hard work and you're working all day and it's pretty physical and you're getting minimum wage and there's no room to advance up, sometimes your tolerance gets lower. You know what I'm saying? And my tolerance is fine. It's all good. I conduct myself fine. Have good days. Everything's cool. But, in the back of my head when I come home, it's very frustrating. I get very upset sometimes. Very angry sometimes, because, I think back to all the BS and the way these people act. Oh, one volunteer is fine, and then one day he comes in, and he's hawk-eyeing people, yelling why one shelf is stocked when it shouldn't have been. One person grabs gluten-free, asks if they're gluten-free. He's like starting with everybody. And he's a 70-something-year-old dude acting like he's top dog. I don't understand what's wrong with these people. And that makes it harder for me because I'm struggling. I'm trying to make ends meet. I'm trying to pay bills. I got a lot of bills. I got a lot of stuff going on. I got things going everywhere. And I'm looking at these volunteers talking to people that have even less than me. Maybe some of them the same, maybe some of them more, but whatever. And I'm listening to these people, these volunteers, and the way they act. And I'm like, they go home and they have their vehicles. That some of them have nice ones. Some of them have okay ones, but they have homes. They have retirements. They're living off retirement. They go on vacations. They do things. They have money. And I got to listen to them. And meanwhile, I like have it so much harder. And yet I'm having these people that have it so much easier. Not only get down on me, but get down on clients as well. And I have a low tolerance for that. Because it's like you guys gonna go home and sit in your however many $100,000 house you have, and the person that comes in the pantry is an apartment if not in anything or in a house. A lot of them have houses that must have been paid off from the 90s. or early 2000s. I don't know. But what I do know is it can get frustrating sometimes. But I'm all right. I mean, I cool it up. I don't, but I mean, it gets frustrating, you know? Because you're dealing with people that have a lot of money, a lot more money, and yet they talk down on these people. They talk down on people. They belittle them at times. They talk with disrespect to them at times. They poke fun of them at times. They point fingers at them at times. You gonna tell me that's right? When I'm basically in the same situation, it's gonna be walking in there, but yeah, I wouldn't, because there's no food I'd want to eat in there. So I wouldn't even go in there and want to deal with any of those people. But when I know I'm pretty much one of them that are going to be walking up in there, and they're just not telling me that, but they know that, but they're not telling me that because they don't want to offend me. But I know damn well at the dinner table at night, they're sitting there talking about Mike, the guy that works 23 hours a week. But what else? What else is going on? How's he driving a 2022 car? How's he paying rent? So the bullshit's going to be talked at the dinner table. Of course it is. And I know that because I see the way they talk about the people that come in front of me. And what, I'm above them? These people know I ain't above them. You get what I'm saying? You get where the frustration comes from? Because I know they're looking at me the way they're looking at them people that come in the door. And the way they talk about them people, the way they talk to me is totally different. But when they go home at night, or whatever they think in their little heads of theirs, they're gonna be thinking of me of a very similarity to a lot of those people coming in that I hear them talk crap about. They're not gonna go home and say, "Oh, Michael, he's a successful guy, good position, making money, making ends." Nah, they ain't gonna say that. They ain't gonna say that at all. See, I ain't stupid. I may come on to YouTube in my costume, with my antics and my ASMR, but this is real shit right now we're talking, right? This is real right now. This is talking me to you. Man to man, man to woman, man to whoever. You see, this is Food Train Mike. We talking right now. We're not in a skit right now. This is me. This is Mike. Okay? See, there's a difference. See, and talking sometimes gets me going. You can hear it. You can see it in my voice. You can see it in my demeanor. I'm totally different. That's why I like to do the act. That's why I like to do the ASMR. Because, sometimes talking can bring out, a little bit more. You know what I mean? A little bit more frustration. Like I'm more frustrated now, in a way of thinking about the BS that goes on, I mean, I'm all right, but I'm saying it's just different. That's why I like to do the persona and have a good time, which this is okay. This is the first time I'm trying this, but I'm not a fan. I'll probably be going back to the ASMR. This is just to me rambling, ASMR seemed a little different. But yeah, I mean, that's just where I'm at frustration-wise. And I'm really not wrong the way I'm thinking because, I know what's happening, But I deal with it. I do what I do. I respect them. And I try to talk nice to them, and they talk nice back, and we have good relationships. But what one says in front of you isn't always what one says behind you. Well, everybody, I thank you for the ramble. Thank you. Let me know how you like the video. God bless, universally bless, university. Good brother, good sisterhood, brother to brother. sister to sister, brother, sister, sister, brother. Thank you all so much. Definitely appreciate your time. Thank you for eating with me, and I shall be back. Thank you all.